covers their hair. Okay? Now this is going on to another video. I don't give a freak. I really don't give a freak. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Okay? I'm coming for myself. I'm such an idiot. Okay? But understand that I know that about myself. I could be a jerk, but I try to correct myself when I'm a jerk. I know that when I'm a jerk to my husband, and I'd say, I'm sorry about that. I was just cranky. And he's like, he's pointing out something I did. And I was like, but I didn't mean it that way. And then finally you just say, hey, acquiesce and say, I'm sorry, I'm just being cranky. Which, everybody's entitled to be cranky. Anyhow, this card is for a male or female under 25 years old, could act and look much younger. Notice I don't have any picture there because it's just to represent somebody under 25. And then this is a male or female, so it's very general, but I just use these like 8 or 10 cards when I'm trying to get a read on a specific question, like who was the perpetrator, or who was involved with something, or who's going to find the boys, or who's going to find Suzanne. Okay, those type of questions, or any questions that I friggin' think of. Okay, all right, don't start with me. I'm only kidding, or am I? All right, over 25 years old, male or female. So that one's not that great. This one I was proud of. Okay, this one can be Hispanic, or African American, brown or black skin, brown eyes. But they also could have black hair originally that is turning gray or white hair. All right. Now this one is a mixed person. They're either Hispanic and African American, or white with African American. They have dark eyes but swarthy skin, dark hair that could have turned gray, brown eyes, dark eyes. Okay. And this one, I should have wrote it. I get a curly hair, but I don't want to be that specific on curly or straight, because sometimes you don't know if somebody's hair is curly or straight. Okay. This one I meant to do a little bit darker, but then I said, I'm just going to leave it because I already said that they're mixed Hispanic. Maybe they're Hispanic and white, or Hispanic and African American. In other words, they are mixed. I'm going to throw in, they could be African American and Asian. Thank you for telling me that, spirits and subs. Yeah, this is live. Let me read the chat. Oh, yeah. How you doing, Mariah? How you doing, DC? How you doing, Dark Rose? No, I'm just not. I wish I could be cool enough to always do lives, but I can't. I just throw out my 2 videos, and that'll equal long enough time. Anyway, the next one is somebody that has a scar either on their face, body, or hand. Tats on their face, body, or hand, Avi. Some kind of outstanding characteristic. Now, when I thought about that, I was going to draw a picture of somebody with like a scar here. I think I just cut myself. These daggers. Or a scar like over the eye or eyelash, that right here, so that the hair never grows on the eyebrow. But I said, no, I'm just going to leave it blank, because the fact is that when this card comes up, the person has some sort of scar on the face, or the hand or and tats. Tattoos are very important because if the perpetrator has a tattoo, I could use my other cards and say, show me the tattoo. I could use my animal spirit cards and say, show me the tattoo. What does the tattoo look like? What does the person's tattoo look like? And something will come up if I'm in that meditative state. Okay. Now, so I got 2 blonde cards. Okay. Don't laugh, but you can laugh if you want. Okay. I know my drawing stopped at like 3rd grade. So this would indicate a male or female with blue eyes, and not hazel, because I already did the hazel. Okay. They have fair skin, so they burn in the sun. They might have had at one time freckles or moles on the face because they're fair skin. Okay. Blondish or reddish hair, or even auburn. Fair skin, and some of them could now get tan if they worked on it. Like one of my sisters, she had a lot of freckles because she's fair skinned with blue eyes and just like me, but loves the sun. I'm not a sun worshiper. I try to stay out of the sun. I always wear foundation, even wearing it now. Okay, but I used to have freckles on my face when I was a kid. So anyhow, she kept on going out in the sun, doesn't wear foundation, and she ended up like you end up like having like you get burned, and then the skin does tan if you keep on going out in the sun, but you're also putting yourself up for skin cancer. Okay, so you got to be careful with that when you're fair skin. Melanoma. Anyhow, this person I'm visualizing might be a repeat offender in the sun, so therefore their skin could look a reddish or burn color, or like a light tan from sun. And also sometimes that can make your skin leathery. That's why this girl avoids the sun, because you don't just get this skin for nothing. Because I have good genes, that's half of it. Then the other half is taking care of it and staying out of the sun. That takes away that summer glow. Just ignore me, being obnoxious. Okay, anyhow. You're probably like, well, you don't want to see this, Katrina. What about the Scorpio? I don't think I have that many Scorpio fans. I have a Scorpio daughter. I have a couple of Scorpios out there. So anyhow, I'm doing the best I can, dudes. So, yeah. Okay, so these dudes would have reddish hair. When I say blonde, that's why I put the yellow here. Maybe at one time they had streaks. My mom used to call my sister's hair strawberry blonde because in the summer it would turn like kind of like a orange, but then sometimes she would have a streak or two of the blonde. Not often though, but strawberry blonde is a certain color, strawberry. But then that could turn to gray if you don't, or gray or white, when the person gets older. All right, so these dudes could have blue eyes, fair skin, a little bit of a ruddy complexion if they have sun damage, so a little bit of tan, but their hair at one time was reddish blonde, could be auburn now, and if they don't dye it, it turns to like a gray and then a white. Okay? Alright. You're like, we don't care. Okay, doesn't matter. Brown or hazel eyes, has blonde or sandy hair. You might say, that's the same. No, it's different. Now, a little disclaimer. Not a disclaimer, I'm using the wrong words. I'm concentrating on who's going to find the boys, and I got a psychic. Okay, I'm not, and I don't, am I blonde? Hells to the nah. Okay, I'm brunette. I'm Raven. Anyway, I keep on seeing a blonde person, okay? And then sometimes I see two people. They might be in a marriage or the lovers. The lover card came up a lot of times when I was concentrating on it. But I have notes on that I'm not ready to disclose right now because I didn't finish. And I'm not going to give you half finished. But when I drew this picture, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the person I was seeing. Okay, so this person has either brown or hazel eyes. Maybe I meant blue. Sorry, that's a mistake. That's an error. Sorry guys, I gotta fix my error. Why don't all my markers not work when I need them to work? Oh, that's yellow. That's not helpful. That is not helpful. I thought it was black. Sorry. Tarot card troubles. Okay. They have blue or hazel. They have blue or hazel eyes. They have blonde or sandy hair. And then I wrote highlights in parentheses. Okay, so this could be somebody that's working behind the scenes, or they might be up front, but we don't see them in front of the camera. They don't like the camera, all right? They have sandy hair, sandy color hair, but when they were little, like when they were 8 years old, when they were a child, they had blonde hair. Now their hair might be more sandy, but they might put highlights of blonde to make it blonder, okay? They have blue eyes or hazel, not brown. That's a different card, okay? Okay, that was all the ones. Yeah. So, just wanted to show you what I was doing. Okay, now I will get to how many minutes in? Oh, this is crazy. Okay, spirit guides, just give us a card, a couple cards to start us off with Scorpio, and then I'll be straight reading. Scorpio, give us a card. See, I slept late today because I felt like everything was broken in my body, and sometimes that happens. It's like you're getting downloads, but I had a whole bunch of horrible dreams. I took care of the dogs around 6 in the morning for Devin, because sometimes he needs to sleep in, because usually he gets up and does the morning route, and I do the evening. In the house, out of the house, in the house, out of the house. Stop chewing on that. Stop taking your sister's beds. Anyhow, dog problems. Nobody cares. Anyhow, I still love my Casper, and I love my Nana, so it's worth it. Yeah, so just outwardly, when I think about Scorpio and the notes that I took, and the cards that I got another time, but I just couldn't get the video out, had to do with a lot of decisions in terms of relationships and somebody coming back from the past. Okay, this has happened to you before, Scorpio. So it's like they've been wanting, a past relationship has been wanting to approach you. They need to put a period at the end of the sentence, and they're scared to approach you. They've been checking out your social media, or if you're on social media, or you've been checking them out. But the whole thing is, some of you might want to get back together. Some of you have different relationships that you're already in. But in any case, you need to put the period at the end of the sentence. There is a lot of memories that you made with this person, and it could be an old spouse, an ex-spouse, an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. It's just somebody that is from your past, that you knew from the past, and you might be going down memory lane, or they're definitely going down memory lane, and they've been trying to approach you, and it's up to you what you do with that. But in any case, shape, or form, you need to, if it's over and you have something else going on, you need to close it out with them so you both can move on. Okay, so that they know there's no hope. You can't lead them on, or it might be they need to give you a message. Okay, so any messages for our Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio? It has a lot to, your reading had a lot to do with love and relationships. The money thing is in there as well. Like Capricorn, you had a lot of starts and stops. Like everyone, because of the virus. But you also are doubting yourself lately and not using all of your gifts and talents that you have from God. And the guides are trying to get in to talk to you. Why don't you want to listen to them? You might, some of you are like, because I can't hear anything, Katrina. We're not all like you. I understand that. But you can hear the guides in a song. A song comes up. You can hear the guides when you just say a message to somebody who passed on, somebody that you loved is in heaven. And you need to talk to them. You need to ask them, where should I go? What should I do next? What should I do in this situation or this relationship? Okay, Scorpio? And then you have to put your big girl pants on or your big boy pants on and get going. Okay? Yeah, I'm giving you a proverbial kick in the butt. All right? Because I know you could do it. And you know you could do it in your heart. But something is stopping you from getting your dreams. You might have started. I want you to be proud of yourself. But don't look outward for people to pat you on the back or say, good job, Scorpio. Now, because I see some, this might resonate with some Scorpios out there. Some of you feel like you climbed over a mountain in the past, like 6 months. And then you got over this mountain and you were like, oh, finally, everything's going to be better. And then you looked up and you saw a whole bunch of mountains that you have to climb up yet. And yeah, that is scary and that is sad, but it's what God wants you to do. And you have to ask for strength within yourself. And you have to ask for strength from your guides. And not think that everything would be better if that person was here on earth. No, their contract was up, so they're over there. But they are still with you in your heart and in your mind. But you have to think the best for yourself and think about what your journey is, not what their journey is with you, your journey in this life, because tomorrow is not promised. Okay? There's some Scorpios out there want to change their friggin' job. They want to change their life in a way from the past. I keep seeing seven or eight. The past 7 or 8 years, there's something that you used to do, but it was only a part-time thing. You want that to be the fun thing. You want to be a full-time thing. But if you don't think it and dream it, it's not going to come. You're like, it might be something silly like, well, I was a waitress part-time and I really liked that, but all the restaurants are closed. Well, they're going to start opening up, or you might be able to work for a wedding hall. I don't know why I saw that. Then I see lots of creative things for Scorpios. Scorpios need creative because that's how you get your emotions out. That's how you get your chakras aligned, when you have creative things that you do. Music. Yeah, there's music, there's artistic, there's, again, I'm seeing a uniform like waitress and catering. Maybe there's some good cooks, Scorpio cooks out there, chefs out there, something to do with food and catering. But anyhow, whatever it is that you did years ago, but you took the hard knock job instead. You're like, well, I would love to do that, but that's just a hobby. Turn that hobby into a job. Okay, I did it with my artwork. All right. Notice I don't say the thing about the readings, because I always did the readings. But that, sometimes that took from me and it wasn't filling me up. It wasn't filling my cup up. Scorpio, you are a cup sign. You are sign of the scorpion, but you are a water sign, I should say. Hold up. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so Scorpio, you are from October 23rd to November 21st. I had to fix my wig. Okay, anyway, so you can resonate with the other water signs, but sometimes it could be a wash because you understand each other and you flow with each other, but two water signs could be wishy-washy. All right, so it's okay. You could be very creative together and you could be very successful, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it could be a washout. They're just showing me a washout. In other words, like, are you nurturing to the other water signs when they're crying, like a Pisces or a Cancer, crying or mad or yelling, whereas you might want to hold that in because you're Scorpio and control freak. And I mean that in the nicest of ways. Okay. I could be a control freak too sometimes. I wish I was a control freak with cleaning up my studio and my car. Okay. Okay. So, spirit guides and angels, what do Scorpios need to know moving forward in 2021? What do they need to know? These are my love cards, by the way. I have like 10 different decks, so I just chose these ones. Since I was getting so much about love and relationships with you guys. It was like, you have to fix something. Moving forward, you have to fix something. You can't just put a band-aid on it. You can't just put it, shut down yourself and say, okay, well, this is the person I got. They're not great. I'm not that happy, but at least I'm not alone. Can't do that, okay? Because you deserve a fantastic person that gets you, that makes you happy, makes you laugh, belly laugh, gets you excited, makes you feel cozy, comfy cozy at the same time, and is your best friend. Okay? Adjustment of the wig. Okay. Or is it? Is it my new hair that I cut? Some people thought that the pink and green wig was my real hair and that I dyed my hair. No, I'm not that good. I'm just good with putting a couple of streaks of blue and purple. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the Scorpio. Okay, so I kept seeing this card. Trust. And I know, Scorpio, you only like to trust yourself, or you're a little afraid. Some of you, this might resonate with some of you. Some of you are in very good, excellent love relationships with your soulmate, and you feel very settled and happy. And that's great. That's good. You know, content. But other people out there, my singles out there, Scorpio singles, you might be hurt from other relationships, so you're not even ready to commit. So you have to fix yourself. Maybe it might mean counseling. It might mean a couple of more therapy sessions, you know, on Zoom, if you can't get there in person. Anyway, it might mean a yoga retreat. Is anything open like that? You could do it on the television. It might need just meditation time, okay, to heal that. Sometimes God gives us these situations and you're like, this is terrible. Why would God do that? Well, because we have to learn. And it might just mean you have to learn to trust yourself. I got a big itch in my back. And oh, I got a new back scratcher that I got from the post office. It really works. I should have brought it here. Because when spirit comes in, it makes me really sweaty and itchy. As if I'm on Oxycontin, which I'm not, unfortunately. Okay, only kidding. Or am I? I'm clean. I gotta take my sleep medicine soon, otherwise I'll never fall asleep and I have to get up soon. Anyway, so it says trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust. Okay? I was just trying to see. Yeah. Trust the process. Even if this other person you're like, I'm never ever getting back with that guy, or I'm never ever getting back with that girl. It's okay. There's a message that they're trying to bring to you that you need to tell them, I'm never ever getting back with you. But you know what? I wish you well. Let's have a cup of coffee together. There's some people who are in business together, or they ran a business together. That's what I'm hearing. And they're still good business partners. They could still be good at business partner. They're just not good lovers. They're just not good in a marriage, or a relationship, a significant other. But they are good business partners. They understand each other on that level. Okay, or it could be a business partner that you were with, and something happened to the business, and you kind of blame them. So, and they kind of blamed you. So it's just like a coming together, and trust that we have relationships in the past that need to, you can't just walk away and have your back to them, because you have a lot of time and memories that you had with that person. So just to say a namaste to them, meeting, have a cup of coffee, have a drink, and just say, you know what, face to face, eye to eye, if you can. Otherwise, if you could just make a phone call. But point being, when you say namaste, it's when my soul meets your soul, right? That's what my whole channel is about. When my soul meets your soul, and we have a mutual feeling of kindness and friendship and peacefulness. Okay? And that's like saying, have a nice day, have a nice life. Thank you for what you gave to me that was good. And thank them for what they gave you. And they're thanking your soul, you're thanking their soul. Okay? So namaste means a lot. Okay? I built my whole channel on it. Okay, Zen Zebras? Alright, so then we have chemistry. Oh, I see where this is going. Okay, so there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there is a person in your life, okay, Scorpio. This might not resonate with anybody, or it might resonate with somebody who isn't even a Scorpio, or has a Scorpio in their planet, in their chart. Okay, I don't know, because I don't go further than the sun sign. Okay, but it might resonate with somebody out there. You might have clicked on my channel. Oh, it's that quirky Katrina again. It's that quirky Mystic Brady. Let's see what she's gonna ramble on about for 3 hours. Okay. There's always something in my video that can help somebody. Anyhow, it might not resonate with everybody, but for somebody out there, there is somebody that you have chemistry with. And I just heard illegal, but it's illegal. Okay. You might be in another relationship with somebody, or you might be married to somebody else, but there's somebody else that you have chemistry with. You don't know what to do with it. Okay? Now, Scorpios, calm down, because everybody knows about the Scorpio magnetism. And if you don't, you better just Google Scorpio, because I ain't got the time to talk about the background on the Scorpios. Okay? Just my background on Virgo is I'm a virgin. Okay? Just ignore me. All right, so anyway, there's some sort of attraction. Now, you might say, oh, I'm innocent Scorpio over here. I have my significant other, my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my spouse, my fiance. My eye would never wander. No, it might not be your eye wandering. Somebody is attracted to you. Okay? And it might be somebody from the past. And it just means that you have to deal with the past to move to the future. Okay, I like how I just said that. See, I surprised myself. Okay. Then we got, oh wow. Okay. Don't blame the messenger. Okay. So we got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Sounds like you have some, look at that beautiful card. It's very passionate. Older and hair. Then we have a honeymoon. Someone's going on a honeymoon. Somebody's going on a baby moon. Honeymoon, honeymoon, honeymoon. Yeah, 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 yeah. I hope I'm this vivacious when I'm in front of the classroom tomorrow. Okay. Kids are going to be noisy. I know it. I just know. I feel it. I had a migraine for 7 hours today. 7 hours. I took 2 Advil. Migraine. Didn't work. I didn't take muscle relaxant because I had taken it the night before, and I try not to, double up on that. Just want to be clean. Okay. Anyway, I tried 4 cups of coffee. Stayed with me. I really wanted to take a hot rag and put it on the back of my neck, but I had no energy to even do that. And I already had Devin making me a cup of coffee. I just sat on the couch like this. When is this gonna go away? It was like somebody hit me in the head, then it was here. Anyway, you didn't click on about my migraine. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, Scorpio, in your reading, they're like, when are you getting to the reading? Well, this is all part of it. In the reading, there was a lot of travel coming up for Scorpios. And Scorpios, you really want to travel. And this whole